Hello and welcome back to another character creation video. My name's Lumin and today we're having a look at Dungeon Stalkers. Dungeon Stalkers is a free-to-play PvEVP dungeon crawler game where you can experience the joy of exploration and survival in a classic RPG. Yeah, I mean that's what the blurb says. Join forces with companions to defeat other adventurers and monsters and acquire equipment and treasure. Then, escape safely from the witch's curse. It's another extraction crawler like Dark and Darker and Dungeonborn and a whole lot of the other ones we've seen recently. They seem to be in fashion right now. This one, it's got an anime spin. Yeah, I mean it's very dark in nature, but the characters, they are very distinctive. Something tells me that this character right here called Hilda is going to be popular. I can't quite put my finger on why. It'll come to me. Maybe if I stare at the character for long enough. Yeah, it'll come to me. Anyway, if you'd like to do a deep dive to discover all this, to discover about Dungeon Stalkers, you can find some links below. Hey, do it. Check it out. And you'll also find the timestamps down there. Find what you're looking for and leave satisfied using them. Do it. We're going to jump in now. We'll look at the Stalkers themselves. Each and every single one of those that are available. We'll look at their costumes. We'll look at their abilities. We'll very briefly look at their abilities. I'm not going to go too in depth. And then at the end of all of it, we'll look at the passive abilities available. That's the same passives for all these characters. And then we can peek around stuff like the shop and all the other goodies that are available here. All right, let's jump in. First character is Hilda. This is her. She's got lots of different assets available. And she does seem pretty cool. I mean, I really like the armor. Jokes aside, I like the armor. I think it's actually really nice. The model looks pretty cool. And yeah, she's a Knight of Honor. Human, Knight. Main weapon is one-handed sword. Secondary is a mace. And she's King's Guard of Ascion. I'm not going to read the entire lore snippet, but yeah, she looks cool. Her costumes, they are all recolors. So you'll be able to check them out here like this. And you can see that they are the same structurally. They're just changing the color. And that's cool. It just leads me to believe that at some point they will have more expensive ones that actually modify the entire skin of the character. Right? Yeah, right. So if you pick the character you want here and you go to train, you can look at their abilities. Her ultimate ability is called Mana Stone Blood Moon, which you can read the description of right here. For the ulties, I think I'll read the description just because I'm not going to read every active skill. And as I mentioned, the passives are at the end. But her ulties unleash the power of the Mana Stone, increasing attack damage by 50% and attack speed by 10% for 30 seconds at the cost of all AP. And as it says here, you can only use them once per dungeon. Her unique skill is Shield Block. And her active skills, that's these ones down here, Blade Slam, Counter Strike, Smash, Taunt, Second Wind, and Ultimate Defense. Yeah, there you go. And then you get to pick passives. I guess as you level, you get to pick more passives and put them in here. But that's her. That is Hilda. Next up, we have Urud. He's a foreign mercenary. Class is hunter, race is human, primary weapon bow, no secondary weapon. He is a hunter from a remote area. Yeah, that's the guy. Costumes, also just recolors here. Very much the same as hers. They seem to have a similar system for the recolors that they have. And then let's look at his abilities. Ultimate Mana Stone Blast. Yeah, unleash the power of the Mana Stone, replacing basic attacks with Explosive Shot for 45 seconds, at the cost of depleting all AP. Explosive Shot explodes at the point of impact, dealing 30% of attack damage as additional AoE fire damage. There you go. Then his unique skill is Arrow Thrust. It's like a stab with an arrow. Active skills: Place Trap, Pursuit, Toxic Bolt, Volley, Campfire, and Impaling Bolt. Passives are the same. As I mentioned, we'll look at those at the end. Next up, Nave. Race, Elf. Class, Mage. Primary weapon, Staff. Secondary, Dagger. That's what she looks like. There you go. Costumes. I want to say pretty much the same, but these are a little different. There you go. Let's select her and go to train. Ulti, Mana Stone Unleashed. Unleashes the power of the Mana Stone, breaking free from magical constraints at the cost of depleting all AP. Ignores cast-in time, MP, and cooldown time for 30 seconds. Her unique skill is Energize. That absorbs mana from the air. Then her actives are Magic Arrow, Fireball, Invisibility, Lesser Fire Control, Tempest, and Magic Weapon. Cool. Yeah, she looks cool. Rio. It's a roguey type. Oh, she looks decent as well. Jesus, that looks a little painful. They're bouncing around there and there's like a little spike. Oof, man. Careful, Rio. Desert Starlet. Race human. Class rogue. Primary weapon dagger. Secondary weapon one-handed sword. She's a member of the Rogues Guild Scimitars. There you go. These are the skin tone. That's nice. Skin tones, hair, outfit changes. Skin tone? No, skin tone's staying the same. Sorry, I thought I saw a different skin tone there, but I didn't. It's kind of nice. You'll see there's sort of a theme. They have like a greeny one, a blacky one, a whitey one, and like a really nice red one at the end. It generally seems to be the same for most of them. Let's select her. Train. Ultimate Mana Stone Sensitivity. Unleash the power of the Mana Stone, revealing all locations of adventurers in the minimap for 60 seconds, and increasing walk speed and critical rate by 30% at the cost of all AP. Alright, unique skill is Strike Down. Actives, Double Thrust, Throw Dagger, Corrosive Poison Inject, Feline Eyes, Approach, and Flash Bomb Throw. There you go. Yeah, and she looks pretty cool. Baran. He's a raider with some pretty mean-looking armor. Fighter. Primary weapon is Greatsword. That's his only weapon. Crew leader of the Rogues Guild Scimitars. Oh, right, really? Okay. Here we go. Yeah, so yellow, black, this one, white, dark, and red. Yes, all the same. All the same. So select this guy. Ultimate Mana Stone Resolution. Unleash the power of the Mana Stone, dealing 100% attack damage as AoE physical damage to nearby enemies and stunning them for 3 seconds at the cost of depleting all AP. His unique skill is Parry. Actives are Warm Up, Death Crush, Storm Slash, Grappling Hook, Taunt, and Deep Thrust. And he looks pretty sick. Yeah. Second to last one, Clad. This is actually the last selectable one right now. The final one you can't actually pick. This guy's a Truth Seeker. He's a human cleric, and his favorite weapon is a mace, as you can see there. Cleric serving the goddess of light, Eos. Outfits. Oh, he's a handsome-looking fellow, man. Cozy Blossom. Very cool. Okay, select him, equip him. Train. Mana Stone Cold. Oh, it's gold, not cold. Unleash the power of the Mana Stone, making all nearby allies invulnerable for 5 seconds at the cost of depleting all AP. That's really good. Wow. Shield Block. I mean, I think that's really good. I don't know how quick the time to kill is in this game. Return to Dust is the active skill. Holy Light. Wall of Faith. Brand. Sanctuary. And Heal. Cool. Then our final stalker here is Rene. We can't actually select her. We can't really look at any costumes. But she's interesting because she's a vampire. She's a summoner. She uses a staff and a one-handed sword. She looks pretty cool with the full leathers. And she's a vampire summoner studying the mysteries of another world. You can see it in her eyes that she is a vampire. Because you can't change to her, you can also not really look at her abilities. So that does bring us to the end of the characters we can investigate. Now, the passives. Vitality. Direct Hit. Silent Step. Just pause if you want to look at any of them. Iron Skin. Spirit. Deadly Calm. Morale Boost. Swiftness. Sharpness. Insensitive. Quick Cast. Concealment. Chance. Heavy Armor. Sunder. Toughness. Adaptation, Spell Shield, Focused Defense, Focused Attack, Insult, Hamstring, Stand Fast, Technical Therapy, Force, and Inner Impact. That's your passive abilities. You can equip 4 at a time, it looks like. I don't know when they unlock for you or anything like that. And then, before we finish this, I'll show you a quick look at the rest of the menu. This is just where you start and where you invite your friends. This is your loadout. Each character has sort of different stats that you can look at here. This is the stuff that you have in your stash and in your inventory. And then is your rank that you can build up through, all the way from Copper to Grand Master. The shop. This is basically where you will come when you've collected goods, where you'll buy weapons, where you'll buy armor, where you'll buy different goodies for your gaming. Then there's a trade section and a guide section. There you go. That's it. That is a quick look at everything available in Dungeon Stalkers. I gotta say, it looks interesting. The characters, yeah, they look really cool. And I mean, it's kind of different, combining this like dark dungeon crawler theme with these sort of anime characters. It's different. Yeah, I mean, that's the word I would use. Not much in terms of customization here. You basically just get to do skins that you can obviously earn by playing the game. That's the gold that you get when you do the dungeon dives. Because of the way the game looks right now, and because it's free to play, I assume there will be costumes and stuff that you'll be able to buy with real money later. And they will probably be more revealing than the ones that are right now in the game. So just be aware that that will most likely happen. Overall, though, I really like the look of the characters. It's a kind of decent selection already, and visually they are quite a treat. So if they gave us a little bit more customization, a little bit more cosmetic stuff that we can change with them, I'm sure it'll be cool. As for the game itself, I can't speak much for that, but I like what I've seen here regardless, and I'd love to hear from you guys what you think. I am done, and as always, I would appreciate it if you gave this one a like and shared it and do all that other good stuff. Thank you. My links are below as well. You can find my coffee page down there. You can find my Twitch stream down there, and you can check them out. Yeah. Hey, enjoy, dudes. Happy that.